What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode of Too Many Toys Jake. Today we're going to be working on the 1963 Plymouth Belvedere. Now if you haven't seen the last episode, go check it out. We took this 1963 Plymouth Belvedere, got it running after it's been sitting since 1978. We were going to try and get it moving, but unfortunately I kind of ran out of time. So today, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and get this old girl running, get it running again anyways. We're gonna try and move it, do some small stuff to it. I hope you stick around and I hope you enjoy. So the first thing that we're gonna do today is we're gonna try and fire the old girl back up to make sure that she runs still. It's been about a week now since I've been back. We'll see, hopefully it does. If it does, we're gonna try and get the transmission to move, get into gear, and then we're just gonna move it forward and then make sure it moves, obviously. Bring it back, but we're gonna move it over a little bit because we're actually up against kind of a little curb on the other side, so it's hard to really do anything over there. That's the first thing we're gonna do, so let's just get right into it. Gotta love the ejecto hood. The ejecto hood's off. It's like everything is still here. That's good. So let's get out the fuel tank. Basically, guys, you can use anything really. You can use a bottle, a can, anything that's good enough to hold fuel. This is just what I got at the moment. That's all done. Let's put a boost pack on it. I didn't bring my clickety clacker, so we're gonna have to do this from inside the car. Hopefully everything still wants to run, still wants to work. Now we got the boost pack on it, gas is hooked up. Now let's turn it over and prime it, get the fuel up to the carburetor and see what happens. Right up. Holy moly. I didn't have to put any gas down it. Amazing. Sitting since 1978. Fired it up for the first time last week. And look at it. Now it's just purring. That is a good start, guys. Good start. So we're just going to let it sit here and run for a little bit. Get all that fuel through the carburetor. And then we'll give a test on the transmission. Actually, while we're doing that, we might as well check the fluid and see what we got. So let's go do that. All right, so we're just gonna let it sit and warm up for a little bit. It's running great, can't believe it. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna check the transmission fluid, and then we're gonna check the brake fluid, because if you've seen in the last video, we got no brakes. So we're gonna see if there's any fluid. Hopefully we can just pour some fluid in it, and it'll give us enough brakes that we need to just move it up and down the driveway for now. So let's see what we got. Figure, you know what, guys, now we know that she runs, that she's gonna start up. Let's just turn her off and we'll check all the fluids. We get a save on that motor. We still got to do an oil change. Yeah, she's running again. Running smooth. We're gonna try and move her today. The first thing that we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna check the transmission fluid. And I just put my rag, all kinds of leaves. So let's check the tranny fluid. Well, it's full. That's good. I was expecting it to be empty, but no, she's full. She's red. It smells good. Doesn't smell burnt. But I mean, what do you expect for 40-something thousand miles, right? Shouldn't be too bad, so that's good. Now we're just gonna take off the lid for this power, or for the brake. And I didn't even notice before. It's pretty cool. It's actually got power brakes. For 63, that's pretty neat. We're gonna take off, I think this is the cap for it. It's got a bolt running through it. So we'll take that off and we'll look at the lines, or we'll take that off, see what's in there, and then we'll pour some fluid in. We'll hit those brakes a couple times and we'll see what happens. Hopefully they pump up, but you never know. So just a little bolt here. It's actually kind of loose, so maybe somebody's already been in here. Don't lose that. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's not good, guys. That's not good. So it seems like the fluid is full, so I'm going to guarantee you that we have some sort of blockage, because you can just see that that is all rusted in there. Look at that. That's not good. That's not what I wanted to see. So that means that the master might be seized or something like that, and that would be the reason that it is not wanting to have pressure. And getting parts for this thing is not easy, guys. So it looks like we're gonna have to leave this for today and just hope for the best, see what happens. We should be okay, but it'd be nice to have brakes. All right, so basically I'm just gonna put this back on. Just tighten it up a little bit. Don't put it too tight. You don't want to break the casting, even though we got to get a new one anyways. That's tight. So what we're gonna do is, there's a couple boards that have been laying around the car. I'll show you quickly in the back here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put some wood in front of the front wheels, and then we're gonna see if the car moves backwards for now. So at least we know if the transmission works. I don't want to go forward just yet, just because I have to move stuff, but we're gonna try and do that. I'll set you guys up, and then if we go forwards, we'll try and go back, or if we go backwards, we'll try and go forwards a little bit, and then hopefully that wood will stop us from going any further than we really need to. So let's just do it. Let's hop into it. So we're gonna just throw this big boy in front of the tires. Hopefully if it goes forward too fast and we can't stop it, this board will help it, or want to stop it anyways. If not, we'll just go right into the back of the truck. Guess there's not much else to do except put the fuel can down a little bit, start it back up, and see if it moves. Cross. I can't cross my fingers. Cross fingers, guys. Let's try this. All right, guys. So the boost pack in the right place. Let's try it now. Much better. So everything is set where it needs to be. So let's try and move it back and see what happens. Looks like she's gonna move, guys, so I am going to move my truck, and then it looks like we should have enough that I'll be able to move it forwards and backwards, and then hopefully not hit anything. So I'm gonna move my truck quickly, and then let's get it done. Yeah, the transmission worked. All right, guys, so she wants to start, she wants to move. Let's go ahead and try and move it forward and then move it back so we can just get a little more room and start working on it. Yeah, that's awesome. 1978, this old girl's moved. And you know what? She wants to. She wants to be driven, I can tell that. She's trying hard to get out of that grave. I can't believe it. Look at this thing. Look at it. It is so much more cooler now that it's just sitting here. Look at that. Oh, we gotta put some air in the tires. But sitting since 1978. Brakes aren't seized. We just got this old girl moved. Look at that. Now you can kind of see this side a little better. You can tell she was sitting a while. She was stuck right in the ground. I think that was the problem we were having, is that the power is down on this old girl. So, but we got her to move. Oh, you can see a little more rust now on this side. But there you have it, guys. I can't believe it. I'm just as dumbfounded as you guys are. I was skeptical about this one moving. I will say skeptical, but now we got it moved. We got it moved in the middle of the driveway, so we can start cleaning it up. And I'm gonna give it a wash and make this thing look brand spanking new, or close to it anyway. If you guys haven't seen my other videos of the motorhome, I was supposed to get that, but I couldn't bring it home because it didn't have room. So unfortunately, it's the same thing for this car right now anyways. So I'm just gonna do as much as I can here at the gentleman's house while I can. And then once I have more room at the house, at home, I'm gonna bring this bad girl home and start working on it. So I figured I might as well get some stuff done while it's here, you know? Super excited. Let's go, let's start, I'm so excited I can't even talk. Let's get working on it now, and let's get this thing looking brand spanking new. All right, guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna air up these tires because they're all flat. We're gonna get that done and over with so that if we go to move it again, that, you know, she's gonna be able to roll nice and freely. Because maybe we'll just take it down to the corner and back after we're done. We'll see. We'll see. But let's get this done first. Give it a good wash and let's give it some love. And again, guys, look at these old mud tires. They're actually pretty good shape. You don't see these very much. All right, so all the tires are filled up. Now I think what we're gonna do is bust out the vacuum, and we're just gonna vacuum up all this stuff on the outside of the car just to get it all clean underneath the engine bay. And we'll do that, and then we'll just give it a pressure wash. But you don't want to be pressure washing all that shit off everywhere, so it's much easier just to clean it up with a vacuum first. We'll do that, and then we'll get to washing. This thing's gonna take a while though, because look how bad it is. It has been washed since, I guarantee you, the late 70s, so this one's gonna be a little bit tough, but let's jump into it and have some fun. All right, so now let's get into the vacuuming. We're gonna clean all this up, all on the inside here. We're just gonna give it a generally good vacuum so we can pressure wash. Let's get to it. Alrighty, we are done the initial vacuum. As you can see, it looks much better already. Gave the engine a quick little vacuum. The back here, it was actually good we vacuumed this because it was actually starting to rot. It's hard to see, but there's little pinholes around here now from all that stuff getting in there and just being there for so freaking long. So it's good we got that out of there. So I think now the next thing to do is to hook up the pressure washer and just go to town. Let's get her done. So as you can see, guys, there was tons of crud on this car. I didn't think it was that bad, but it was actually pretty bad. There was lots of mold and stuff on it. Now we're all done. The initial pressure wash, unfortunately I forgot my wash bucket and wash mitt, of course. Always forgetting something. I'll give you guys a look at what it looks like now. What a difference. Look at this. It's actually blue. Holy moly, I thought it was black, or parts of it anyways. It is nice. Now we can actually see everything that's going on. I'll give you a step back look. What a difference. Even just sitting out away from that little curb there, guys, it just looks so much better. Even with the nice pressure wash, I mean, it just turned out absolutely great. This thing is going to be a cool little car, I tell you. Look at all the original patina on it. There's just patina everywhere. Beautiful. Trunk, everything came out absolutely great. So I'm just gonna wait for it to dry and then we'll take a better look at it. But I think for now it just looks absolutely amazing. Throw the chrome back on it, clean it up, and I think this thing's gonna be a sweet little driver. We obviously got a bunch of little stuff to do to it, but I mean, paint wise, I think the paint is perfect. So we'll just leave it like that and we'll go from there. All right, so the pressure washer is done. You guys seen it? It is looking amazing. So now we're just gonna make sure that the car still fires up, that we didn't hit anything or get anything wet that wasn't supposed to be. Hopefully she just fires right back up. I think she will, but it's always a test just to make sure. You never know. You can get some of the wiring wet or something like that and it doesn't want to start, so we'll just make sure. And I like hearing this thing run. Wow, quick little wipe just to get the water off, and look at the color on that. Wow. These seats are going to turn out absolutely beautiful. But there's so much mold in here, guys, that it needs to be cleaned really bad in here too. But we'll see if she starts back up. Give it a little bit of gas. Well, she wants to, but there we go. There we go. Just need to get a little bit of fuel to her, but she fired right up. Look at that, though. She got her first wash. That's the first wash in probably since I'm gonna guess 75, maybe 76, somewhere along there. You gotta think the car's been sitting since 78, and who knows, he probably didn't wash it right before he put it away. So I'm gonna guess sometime in the mid 70s, that's the first wash, or first pressure wash anyways. But she started back up and she sounds good. We got empty. Oil pressure light is not on, which is good. So that means we got oil pressure. Now I really want to take this car just down the laneway and back, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think we should? I think we should. I think it deserves a little move by itself, just to I mean, it's been so long. Let's take it for let's just move it up and down the driveway again. I'm gonna move my truck and then we'll give her a quick move. All right, so we're just gonna see if we can move this thing again after we washed it. It's fun, why not? But if you guys haven't seen how you shift this thing, it's actually an automatic, or sorry, it's a push button automatic. So here's the push buttons. We have reverse, neutral, drive, second, first, and then this is park here. So park is down. When you want to release park, you push it up, and that's park out. So now it's in neutral. So now what we're going to do is we're going to push drive. I'm going to do this with my other hand just so I gotta have to play with them just so to stop the car. When we put it in drive, and that's it. She wants to move just like that. So we're moving. moving backwards. That's good. Here we go, first drive in almost a long time. First drive since 1978. Woo! Let's put her back now. And there you guys have it. It's first drive since at least 1978. This thing has never been moved under its own power. So we had a little bit of problems at the beginning with the wheels being, I think, a little bit frozen up, and then the tires being deep in the ground. But that's, we gotta go. We went to the corner and back. It's still got no brakes. It seems like it's way under power, and then it seems like something is stopping it from wanting to really go forward. Could be the brakes still seized up a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. We got it to move though, so that's an awesome start. Usually with these push button starts, or these push button automatics, they don't like to work, so they're all electrical. So we're so happy that that works. That is an awesome start. That means that basically this thing can be a runner and a driver. Well, it is a runner and driver. Now all you got to do, throw in your battery, turn the key, and she fires right up. The only thing is we got to work on is the fuel tank, but we will get there, guys. We'll get there. She's all dry now though. Look at the difference. Holy moly. This is all original paint too, guys. This is all original. Never been painted before. And I guess the gentleman wanted to paint it. I don't know why. I mean, the car, I know it's been sitting for so long, but I'm pretty sure that back in the 70s, if it looks like this now, it wasn't that bad. But I mean, people like to do what they want to do, so it is absolutely looking beautiful. I just came up here to play with it a little bit today, guys. This video isn't really going to be too much. I just wanted to see if I can come get it to move, give it a nice good wash, and just make it look presentable, make it look like it moves, you know what I mean? I don't like it just sitting here looking like crap. People keep stopping and asking if it's for sale, and you know, once you get a car for free, that's always how it works. People just come and ask for it for sale. So I've got to make sure I can get this thing out of here soon enough that the car doesn't go bye-bye to somebody else, even though it was already promised to me. I know that's not going to happen, but you know, it can. All right, guys, so we got the pressure wash done. It absolutely looks great. We got air in the tires, we got it to run, we broke the brakes loose, transmission works good. We took it for a drive. It's all nice and dry. I just did the tires for fun, but wow, what a difference. This car is going to make such a cool little cruiser, I tell you. I mean, just look how clean it is now. A quick pressure wash. I didn't even get to scrub it, so just imagine if I had scrubbed it. But wow, what a difference. What a difference. I mean, I'm starting to love this car. It's gonna need a whole walk load, so it might be a little bit longer before you see this car. I'm gonna have to gather a parts list for it when I bring it home. Like I said, getting parts for this thing isn't easy. I don't have room for it at the house right now, so I'm just gonna have to wait a little while. The gentleman said I can store it here for as long as I need to while I work on my other stuff. But I just want to give you a little bit of an update on this. I just want to come and have some fun with it. I want to see it move. It was killing me inside, not knowing if it drove or not. I really want to drive it home, but those brakes, I don't know if it's gonna happen with those brakes. I'm probably gonna have to take it home first and then drive it. When we took it for a drive there, it felt like something in the rear end was kind of binding it, making it want to stop or slow down. It could be the brakes just being all seized up. I'm gonna guess that's what it is, but you never know. The last thing you need to do is drive it back like 40 kilometers or 25 miles, whatever it is for you American guys, and have something happen and get it towed along the way or something. So we're just gonna do it proper, guys. And in Canada, it's a lot harder to do stuff like this and just drive stuff home than it is in the States. They'll actually take the car away from you and you'll never get it back. So we're not going to do that. We're going to wait till we get it home. But hopefully we can get it home soon enough and make some room in the driveway. First move, first drive since 1978, first wash since probably before that. I'm gonna guess this thing was probably driven into the barn or was parked and then it was pulled out, so that was literally the first time it's ever moved since probably 78, 77, and you can definitely feel it when you're moving it. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody who's been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow. We're gonna try and make it bigger, and we're gonna try and get cooler things on the channel. I'm still working on another Mopar. It's been sitting for a long time, so stay tuned for that. I think the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna actually do some work on the Buick. Just get it all cleaned up, make it look nice, you know, doing oil change, stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that video. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you have any ideas or any comments of what you wanted me to do with the car, shoot them down below and let me know. I'd love to hear it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what's keeping you? You guys are going to see some cool stuff like this from now on. We're going to try and have older stuff on the channel as much as possible. We're going to be doing willet starts, cleanups. We're going to be buying and selling cars. We're going to be doing a little bit of everything. If you guys came solely for the motorhome, I'm sorry to say we will not be doing the motorhome, not the inside anyways. Maybe if I can find another one, but right now I didn't have the room for it, so I am sorry, guys. But please stick around. You'll see lots of other cool stuff. We're going to try and grow this channel up to something big and hopefully have some really cool stuff on the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. See you guys later.